So we talked in the show about some of our Chicago stories, and we talked a lot about getting to the airport from San Diego to Chicago.
Yes.
But one thing we didn't talk about is getting to the airport from our flight home. There was a situation that went down that should have given me a heart attack, but surprisingly didn't.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Yeah, we were in the Windy City for a few days. We left on Wednesday, came back on Saturday. And so, from the airport, we got into a cab and went from the airport to the hotel. So that was the plan when we left the hotel. We figured this is a pretty big hotel. I'm sure there's cabs or at least, something available that they could, there was a guy there, like an attendant.
Oh, yeah.
So I figured his main job is to hail cabs or whatever. This is a big city.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I figured that this is going to be pretty cake.
And we've stayed there before. I mean, it's been a few years, but we'd stayed there and never had issues. It's always been great.
Now, our flight was leaving at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you ask me, hey, Eddie, what time should we go to the airport? That's cute. For me, the flight's at 1.
Right.
Now, here's the deal.
What?
It takes like 30 to 40 minutes to get to the airport.
Right.
Depending on traffic.
Yeah.
So it should take like 30, but traffic pushes it.
Yeah.
Okay, but you never know.
You never know.
Better to be safe than sorry, Thor.
So true.
And so for me, I'd like to get there as early as possible. 3 hours seems about right.
10 a.m.?
I'd like to leave at 10.
At 10
Leave at
a.m.
10.
So then if we get there at 10:30,
Oh, my God.
God forbid,
So
10:40.
2.5 hours.
What am I going to
Plenty
take a
of time.
nap?
I
Like, what are we
also was hoping to maybe grab a bite to eat while I was at the airport, a la Thor's Phil's fiasco
when we
that
went
he
to
did
doing? Yes.
when we went to Chicago. So, I mean, I had all these grand plans.
Souvenirs were in the
I
plans.
needed to get souvenirs
Yep.
for the kids.
Yep,
I had
yep.
a lot of thoughts.
Damn.
Yes.
Thoughts and feelings. But as soon as, the subject came up, hey, what time should we leave? These guys said 11.
Yes.
Shit.
A full 2 hours.
2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Checkouts at 11.
Anything
Checkouts
can
at 11.
happen.
The latest I feel like we would get there is 11:50. And
Oh.
even then, you still have an hour at 10.
See, I was thinking we're going to be there by 11:30. Slam dunk. We'll have an hour and a half. Security. Something to eat.
Slam dunk.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you know what happens sometimes when you think you got a nice, easy slam, you miss.
Uh-oh.
So we go with 11. I mean, I don't really say anything,
Yeah.
but inside my soul is dying.
Oh, no.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this happen and see what the deal is.
Yes.
So we all gather in the lobby, 11 o'clock, head out. We need a cab. Cabs are here.
Here we go.
Say to the attendant, garçon, please fetch us a cab. This was
Yes.
Sky talking
That's
before.
what Sky did.
Please fetch us a limo or something.
I know.
Yeah.
She's used to
a
asking for that.
carriage.
so.
Yeah.
No,
Something.
A carriage.
And the guy says, okay, no problem. And we said we need it big enough. It's 4 of us, and we have
Yeah.
luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but-
Emily's
oh,
got
yeah.
a giant suitcase.
Oh my god.
It was the same size as yours.
Oh, no chance. It
It
was
was
way
the same- It
bigger.
was the same size as
It was
yours.
crazy.
They're both double size.
So then he says, no problem. Disappears.
Yes.
We don't see him again for 10 minutes at
No.
least.
Longer.
Yeah. So we're standing around. We're like, what the fuck? Where did this guy
Yeah.
go?
Yeah, it was fucking crazy how
So-
long this guy was gone for.
We finally see him on the street, and
Yeah.
we're like, dude, I think that's the guy. Is he getting our cab?
Yeah, what's he
or
doing out
What's
there?
going on? 15 minutes goes by, 20 minutes goes by, still no cab.
Yeah. And
Still
now
no cab.
it's like 11:20. We have to get there by noon.
Yeah, I know, Thor.
Uh-oh.
So
So we go up to him and goes, hey, what's going on with the
Yeah,
cab
yeah, what's up?
situation? He's like, oh, yeah, I turned this light on, and the cabs see it, so they know that there's somebody waiting for a
Yeah.
cab. We're just standing there going like, fuck, okay. And then we decide, should we just Lyft it or Uber it or something like that? And we're like, all right, let's take a look. Emily goes on the Lyft app, sees that it's over $100
Yeah.
to go from our airport or our hotel to the airport.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're like, holy shit, $100?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But we're still standing here.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
cab in sight.
And now I'm starting to notice like what's going on because other people are coming out of the hotel and I'm seeing like not the size cab we need, but the standard size cab. And it's not even able to like pull in the little hotel circle thing because people are legit, once they spot it, running out to the street to grab a cab. I guess it was just like so busy. Who would have thought 11 a.m. on a Saturday? But
Yeah.
people are like freaking out.
So we finally decide, fuck it.
What are
there's
we
no
gonna do?
cab. I don't know what we're doing
What are
here.
we gonna do?
Let's just get the lift.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Emily orders it up. They're 15 minutes away.
Which
Yep.
is
Oh, yeah.
insane.
They were like still
Yeah.
dropping. It said they were finishing their ride. So they still had their previous
So that
ride in
mean-
their car. They had to drop them off and then get back on the road and head to us.
So that means that they're not getting there until 11:35, 11:40.
Yeah.
So I'm stunned at this point.
I am like, you fucking assholes
Yeah.
are going to make me miss my flight because you didn't want to leave early. This is what happens.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully,
Yes.
one of my buddies
This is it.
who was at the
This is
conference
everything.
came
Everything.
strolling up.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to him, so I was like, oh, cool. I can, say goodbye to him, chat with him a little bit, whatever. So I start chatting him up. And I don't know what's going on with you three, but I was fine. I was just talking to my friend, hanging out, waiting for the lift to come.
Internally, I'm freaking out
Really?
because I go to Google Maps and I'm like, what is going on? And I noticed that from our hotel to the airport, it's going to be over 45 minutes because there's construction going on in the middle of a fucking Saturday.
Yeah.
Whose idea was that on a main highway?
Right.
So I think it had us, Emily showed me the Lyft app, and it had us getting to the airport at 12:22.
Our flight's at 1.
Our
1
flight's
o'clock.
at 1.
Yeah.
Now,
We got to
and,
get through security. You
pulling
guys
up.
have to check bags.
and well, the thing is, if you get there after 45 minutes, you can't check your bag. So I don't know. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm like saying to myself, fuck, I'm just going to take it on with me, and they're going to have to risk it and see what happens. Like, this is fucking crazy. It's 12:22. There's zero chance we're making this flight. So I start looking at other flights going to San Diego. That's how crazy
Same.
it
I was doing that, and I didn't know you were doing that.
I've missed a flight before because I got there at the 46th minute rather than 45 minutes, and they told me, sorry, can't check you in. And I was pissed. So I'm like, well, we're fucked. That's what's
See,
going to happen.
None of this is my fucking concern right now. My concern right now is to not let Eddie know this is fucking going down because he's enjoying his conversation.
He was
Great.
laughing
Love
it
Eric.
up.
having a great
Love
time.
Eric.
I mean-
as Thor's looking at other flights, Emily's
Well,
making
yeah, I'm
backup
freaking out.
plans.
I wish you
talking
would have done
about
the same for me.
Emily's talking about taking the train. Like,
Oh, I'm freaking out.
Like, freaking out. And all I'm telling both of them is, don't alert Eddie to know that this is going on.
I'm
Just
cool as a
let
cucumber,
I mean, you don't
man.
know what's going on.
I mean,
We
I'm,
were in a conversation.
Time is ticking, bro.
I'm talking to Eric,
Dude.
saying our goodbyes. Wait, like wondering where
Where
is
is
this
it?
lift? This is taking forever.
Oh, it's fine,
you
Eddie.
know?
It's fine. Just keep talking to Eric.
Huh.
You're
I'm
good.
standing there freaking out, watching Thor freak out. Sky, I see, is like freaking out silently, but trying everything, obviously, not to let Eddie know. And I'm
Yes,
looking
yes.
at Eddie back and forth, going, "Oh fuck, is he seeing this? Is he seeing
Does
this?
he know what's
is he seeing
happening?
this?
Does
Is
he know what
seeing
time
this?"
it is?
I'm looking at somebody to blame, but it's really no one's fault. I'm trying to blame somebody.
Right.
Blame yourself.
I mean, what?
Anyway, so the lift finally arrives.
Yes.
And as we start to pile in,
Don't remind me of this.
Emily very aggressively
Yeah.
says to the driver, "Hey, man, we're really late. Can you get us there as fast as possible?" And he says, "Okay." He goes, she repeats,
Yes.
"Can you get us there fast as possible?"
Yeah, because we're really late.
Oh, God.
And I go, "Well, he already heard you
Yeah.
and answered. Why are you saying it again?"
The one thing about this trip I've realized is Emily can be a little aggressive towards customer service
little?
people.
Yeah, a little aggressive.
I wouldn't be proud of that. From what I
Like
saw,
when she screamed at the Dunkin' Donuts person?
yeah,
Oh.
the Dunkin' Donuts person, you
Smash burger person.
Oh,
yelled-
God.
I don't know if you
Don't
remember
remind
when
me.
we left the pizza place, you like yelled at a Lyft driver.
Oh, my God.
I was
Yeah,
so
that
uncomfortable
happened.
with that.
Yep.
Like it's like, geez,
Emily don't give a fuck.
it's a little much.
So the guy says, "Okay, I'll get you there. No problem."
I'll get you there.
So we all pile in, And we head off. And it's right. There was traffic. There was construction.
Yeah.
There was shit going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was saying that we were going to arrive at the airport at like 12:25. Our plane starts boarding at 12:20.
Well, we wouldn't have made it.
At 12:20.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to get in.
Yeah.
So because this Lyft driver was in fear of his life because of Emily,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this guy starts weaving in and out of traffic like nobody's business.
Which I respect.
You go,
I
boy.
respect it.
He got it.
You
I
go.
respect
I'm
it.
in the cab going,
Why is
boy,
he?
this guy is
He really was.
as aggressive, huh? But maybe it was the way Emily spoke to him.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He didn't seem very aggressive by his music choices.
no,
he was chill.
That was brutal.
Hey,
That
This
was
guy
fucking brutal.
decided, as we're driving like a bat out of hell, you
Like-
would think he'd play Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
No, he was listening to the weirdest station. What station plays
I loved it.
this kind of music? I don't even know. I mean, we got to enjoy Cat Stevens.
Yes.
The
yes.
Beatles.
The Beatles.
Yuck.
The monkeys.
And there was a promo
Oh,
for
a
the
promo
Monkeys.
for the monkeys.
There was a promo for the
Yes,
Monkeys.
yes,
It was
there
fucking
Coming to town.
Oh, yeah. I look over to Thor. I go, "What the fuck are we listening to?" Because I know he hates the
Yeah.
Beatles.
I was
and all
hoping we
that
were
shit.
going to do an accident. Just I have to hear the music anymore.
Sky was digging it though.
Oh, I was
yeah.
loving
He
it.
goes, "Ooh, haven't heard this one in a
Oh,
while."
that Cat Stevens. What? That was a
Okay.
deep cut.
But, I mean,
Anyway.
You are such a nerd. You were just
nerd.
snapping your
was
fingers.
brutal.
You're a nerd.
And then you went, what?
Stop
if
it.
they play Don McLean, I'm out of here.
Oh, American Pie, bro. Oh, I'll sing every word.
Can you?
Sky.
Every fucking word.
Whoa.
Holy friends.
So this guy
Oh, he's-
is flying.
I loved it. That's how I
And
drive.
It was pretty wild. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you're a lot more, dangerous.
Yeah.
And so I'm just sitting back going like,
look
what's
at-
going on?
look at
around
Chill
here,
Eddie.
man? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
And
Look at
I'm
him.
looking at Thor and Emily like, when's the fucking freak out gonna happen?
I don't
Like,
know.
When is this guy
I
gonna
didn't
lose his
understand
shit?
because his
Did you
friend
not
Eric
know what
wasn't
time
around.
it was?
Listen, did I know we were late? Yes. Did I decide I'm not going to look at my phone to see exactly what time it is?
Smart move.
Because that will send me into a fucking panic. Yes, I did.
Oh.
Good move,
I'm like,
bro.
I'm not doing it.
Good
Well-
move.
There's no, I'm not missing this flight. I'm not going to have that happen.
Yeah.
And if I check my phone, I will fucking jump out of the cab and run there.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
said, well, whatever happens at this point.
Wow.
But
Gotta take the wheel.
internally, am I fucking furious at you three? Yes, I am.
Oh no.
Because we shouldn't be in this position.
Oh, no.
I should already have been at the airport for 2 hours.
Well, that's insane.
It's
That's
really
much.
crazy.
That's
Eddie.
and I would have been
insane.
happy.
Really
as a clown.
crazy.
I would have been
That's
happy as a
That's a
clown.
bit
Oh,
much.
that's insane. I'd rather miss the flight than be there 4 hours before my flight.
Yeah, I could have had a nice meal.
You would get
Shop.
there. You would get to the airport
shop.
and they'd go, "Sir, you're not allowed to check in yet."
Probably, but I would have been happy as a clam. man.
Wow.
So I'm just chilling, man. I'm just sitting back, waiting to see what happens. We pull in to the airport.
Yep.
And that is when I find out
Yep.
what time it is. This dude shaved off like 20 minutes from our drive.
Yeah.
It was insane.
We got there at like 12:09.
Yeah.
It was
It was
impressive.
crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Which gave me and Emily about 5 minutes to check our bag.
Yeah.
Before the cutoff.
Now,
Before the cutoff, yeah.
I wasn't a moron and I didn't check a
Well,
bag.
we were there for 4 days.
So I'm like, okay, I'm already checked in. I checked in online, so I go strolling to the security.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck, you two.
Hope your bags make it.
Yeah. Walk up to security. There's no line.
It was insane.
Now
That
I'm
was pretty
like,
crazy.
literally not one person.
It was a miracle. I've
This
never.
guy was right behind me.
I've never seen that before.
And this is O'Hare. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this is the world's biggest airport.
yeah.
So I go, oh, how nice.
Oh, look at this guy.
Look at
Walk
this
right
fucking
up.
guy.
I have a
Oh.
laptop.
Johnny Sunshine over here. It's crazy.
God.
I
He's like
walk
making
right-
nice
I
with the
made a
TSA
joke.
guy.
I made a joke with the TSA guy.
I'm behind him. Like,
a
let's
real
go, let's
asshole.
go.
I did. I swear to God.
Yeah.
We're yucking it up.
Yeah.
We had a thing going.
Dude, I'm like, what are you doing,
Oh
Eddie? Come
my
on.
God.
Dude.
I have a laptop.
Oh.
Taking it out. Oh, it needs its own bin. No problem.
Dude,
Boom.
so weird.
Put it in there.
Did you like take off your shoes one lace at a time?
Pretty much. I got
break.
plenty of time.
This fucking
Oh, this
guy.
Plenty of time.
This is
I'm
crazy.
here, man.
Who is this man?
I don't know.
Did someone slip him like a roofie?
Get through
I-
security. Again, this is O'Hare. We are in like the B terminal.
Yeah.
We got to get to C,
And at the end of C.
which is pretty far.
It's
Yeah.
a walk.
But glance down. Now, am I going to get to have my meal? Am I going to get to shop? No. No, I'm
you're
not.
No, you're
but
not.
as long as I make it there in time, no big deal.
It was
I come
crazy.
strolling down. There's one of those walkways,
Yeah.
and I
people
go,
movers.
no need to, rush.
Oh, really?
I'm just strolling along.
Yeah.
At one point, I just stood on it, let it go.
It's ridiculous.
No big
I hate
deal.
when people do that. I hate when people do that.
It's
No
crazy.
big deal.
You're supposed to walk on it.
Come walking up, and Sky diverts to go to the restroom, which I was like, okay, you got plenty of time, Sky.
No,
Take
I
a
don't.
dump.
I have
Take
like
a dump if you
no.
need
I
it.
have to go
Take a
tinkle,
dump. Ew.
and I have
No
like
big
2
deal.
minutes to tinkle.
You got
Let's
plenty
go.
of time, man. So I come walking up to the gate, and I look at the time, and it is 12:30. Our flight's at 1.
Yeah.
So, we made it in plenty of time.
But I mean,
Half an hour to
it's
spare.
already boarding.
Yeah, but I'm in boarding group 4. What do I fucking care?
But normal Eddie would fucking care.
But at this point,
You're
I
in
made
it.
it.
You're
I'm
in it.
chill, man.
Okay.
I made it.
It was so weird.
You know, when I get there, I'm fine. It's everything else that is the problem. I didn't deal with anything else. So once I'm there, But what I don't understand, and what doesn't compute to my brain,
It's crazy.
is I come walking up,
Yeah.
and Thor is standing there.
That's right.
And I go,
How did
"Wait, How the
you?
fuck did you get in front of me?
You checked the-
checked the bag, and I was way in front of you.
Yeah.
Well,
What happened?
let me take you back.
Okay.
So Emily and I go right to the checkout bag check-in line, and there's a long line. I look over to my right. I see a bag check-in line with nobody on it. So we
I can't believe you saw
run over to it, do the thing where we run over to it, do the little computer thing,
Yeah.
slap the tags on the bag, and take the fuck off to security. So we run to security. We're surprised there's nobody in the security line.
no.
Emily's coming.
Did you joke with the guy like I did?
I didn't.
Oh.
But there's 3 lines.
Yeah.
I go in the right lane. Emily goes in the middle lane line, and her line's not moving. So she's doing the thing where she's standing there. You know what I mean? Coming out of her fucking skin. It was very annoying. And then
Why didn't you go with your boy?
Because I look over and then I look over here. There's a line that has barely anybody in it. I'm like, I fucking chose
she
the
goes,
wrong line.
she looks at me and goes, "This line's next to me. There's nobody fucking in it. What the fuck?
What?
What am I gonna do? There's nobody fucking in
what
this
did you
line.
say?
There's nobody fucking in this line. What am I gonna do?"
Oh God.
And so as I'm about to go give the person my ID and boarding pass, an employee comes up with 2 people and goes, "Oh, we have to go next because they're special, boarding." And I go, "No, I can't. Sorry." And I just cut right in front of
You
them.
really did. You really
Were they in a wheelchair? Thor pushes it down. Sorry, I'm
We
first.
both get through at the same time. We get into security, and there's about to go into take off your shoes, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
There's about 5 people in front of us, and it splits into 2 lines. Everyone's waiting in the left line for some reason, and there's only one person waiting in the right line. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I just go, fuck it. Grab my backpack and go, sorry, I got to get in front of everybody. We're going to miss our flight. And I just cut 5 people.
And I went and followed him behind. So
my
me and Thor
God.
cut like 5 people in the security line.
Oh,
and I don't
damn.
really even say anything. I just go, sorry, I got to go. And like that.
Sorry, I gotta
and,
go.
and I hear behind me Emily like explaining to them what we're doing. And I'm like, I don't think we give a shit.
Yeah,
Like, who
yeah,
cares?
yeah.
And no one says anything. So we get right through security. We were through security. I think we got there at 12:09.
Yeah.
By 12:16, we were through security. That's how fast we moved.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm thinking, holy shit, C is so far
Gotta make
away.
it
Eddie.
halfway across O'Hare.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Which is massive.
So I say, fuck it. We're running. So I
Now, at that point, you don't realize you
No.
got 45 minutes?
No, I
You're
gotta
good, dude.
I gotta get there. Because I realized once we turn like a corner and you see that there's multiple escalators and multiple moving walkways,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, holy shit, this is so far away. Who knows if I gotta get on the shuttle? I don't fucking know.
shuttle?
I don't fucking
Tram?
know.
Is there a
Yeah.
tram?
So
What's
we-
going on?
You don't
So-
know.
No
You don't
time.
know.
So we don't take
I do.
an escalator, we take the stairs.
You
and
run up the
we
stairs?
run up the stairs.
Oh my God,
Then we
you
run
psychos.
downstairs, and then we start running on the moving walkway. And I don't know. And we got assholes that stand on the moving walkway.
Oh, yeah.
Which I fucking
Excuse me?
hate.
Standing
That's
right
not
there.
what it's for.
It does the work for you.
Look at the lights above me.
It makes you
It does
walk
the work
faster.
for you.
So I start running, and as I'm running, I'm going, excuse me, doing swim moves over people.
oh my God.
And I don't even know if Emily's behind me at this point.
Oh, I was.
I hear giant feet slapping
Like
the ground.
you're Aaron Donald. Oh my God.
Yeah, I turn into Aaron Donald. We're flying by people.
Yeah.
I get a couple of annoyed faces, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm
would've tripped
running. You would trip me.
Eddie.
So I'm going, and then we get I feel like we're making good time, and we go up the escalator, and we're running up the escalator, and there's this little idiot kid who's probably about 7 years old.
He's a child.
And for some reason, his dad chose to run up the stairs. Like, really, bro, you're getting your workout in right now while the rest of his family's on the escalator? So the kid's going, but daddy, wait. And I go, kid, you got to move.
He did.
And
He yelled out just like that.
And I go, and I kind of nudged him to the
Oh
side.
my God.
You can't push a child.
I saw
Dude.
it. I was right behind him.
You pushed a wheelchair person and a child.
A child.
I go, kid, you got to move.
Oh,
I, gave him a little, I didn't, like, hurt him. A little nudge.
okay.
Little shove.
God.
Then Emily said something like, I gotta go to the bathroom or something, and I went, okay, I'm going to the gate.
No, she had to go get food.
Oh, and I go to the gate.
Yeah.
And I ran to the gate, and I got there, and it was a sense of relief came over
You
me.
had
I
plenty of
couldn't
time.
believe it.
You had plenty of time.
And I'm looking. I'm like, where the fuck? I'm looking for a tiny head,
It's a normal head.
and I'm looking for Eddie, and I'm like, where? And then I see walking up
Oh,
the.
hey, what's up, Thor? How'd you pee me here?
His little laptop case or his
It's called the
iPad
backpack.
case.
It's actually called the
And his
backpack.
Boba Fett backpack.
Back.
That's what's up,
And
man.
I'm like, how did I get here before you?
You must have sprinted past me like an asshole.
Like, seriously.
and I
notice
didn't even
that?
see.
I know.
Because I was just looking around, man.
Walking.
Taking a seat. Like, where can I go? Hudson News? I don't know.
Okay, stop.
What do we got going on over here?
Really?
Crazy.
Plenty of time.
Really?
Plenty of time.
Mr.
Plenty
Cool.
of time.
I was cool as a cucumber. man.
Oh.
Insane.
And then this guy over here, out of breath, sweating,
Yeah, I
oh,
was
so much
freaking
sweat.
out.
profusely
Emily's
sweating.
in tears.
She's wearing, and she's
And I-
wearing jeans.
And I legitimately,
bad.
I swear to God, I could not figure this out. Why were you guys so freaked out? You had a half an hour. It wasn't like I get it. If we had 5 minutes to make it to the, I get it. You're gonna run. You had plenty of time, man.
Oh,
Oh my God.
this guy.
What was up? What was up?
I'll never do that again.
Oh,
never
look.
cut
So
that.
what we
Oh,
learned
here we
here
go.
today, children.
I mean, we had 2
What we
hours.
learned today.
We had 2 hours.
Uh-oh.
Huh?